What's going on, y'all? This is your man, Sir Banks. Thanks for coming to another segment of Mega Motion FX. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to go on two things. One is, well, of course, we're in Filmora 15. And the two things we're going to look at today are corner pins. We're going to see what that corner pen thing is about. It's a great editing tool. I do like it. The other thing is going to be called an anchor. Now, the anchor is the easiest one, so I think I will start off on that. And if we have time for some periodic things here and there, then I'm going to go ahead and probably tap on to that just for a small bit. Anyway, right now, let's go ahead and tap into this anchor first, since that's the easiest thing to show you about. So let's go. So right now I'm already queued up on the screen, and I'm gonna go to something as simple as this that I've already downloaded. It's just a simple tiger here, and as you see, this can actually be done on a still frame or the video, so it doesn't even matter, because what this anchor is the first thing we're going to deal with. Is we're going to actually look at the fact that anytime that you click on it here, you'll see that there's a dot right here. And as you see, the little fist will actually move it around here and there. What this does is, let's make this a little smaller so you can see what I'm talking about. This right here, it actually is your positioning button, and it is a thing where it can actually turn the whole entire picture. That's how you guide it. These four corners here, smaller or larger, with any one of the corners. It's not an issue. What this anchor does is, as you see, the picture is in a 3/6 motion, and you see the anchor doesn't move at all. And no matter how many times I rotate it, which direction I rotate it, left or right. And the way how I'm rotating it is I click onto this button right here, left click it, hold the left click down, and just rotate it. Now, if I go ahead and I move this anchor away, all the way around here, and I'm going to size it down this way. As you see, it sized it down to closer to wherever that anchor is. So let's do this again. As you see, I put this anchor down to the middle, and I'm going to resize it down, and it stays right around where that anchor is. Even when it's little like that, I'm going to resize it down again. It stays close to that anchor. Now, what also this does, 360, see how it goes around that way? That's what we're doing. And it doesn't matter where you put that anchor at, it's going to revolve 360 mode around that anchor. That's what it is. So this is to your video or your still photos. That's what it does when you click onto it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to tap into corner pen. Now, let's get out of this here. Let's delete that. I want to go into the corner pen with this. Well, I take that back. Let's take a step back from that. Hit Control Z just to go backwards, just to let y'all know, a shortcut when you want to go backwards and you didn't really mean that to make that move. Hit Control Z is a shortcut to go backwards. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to go ahead and I'm going to go into my stock footage, stock media, and I want to type in, I already got it drummed up here, a green screen billboard. Now, I'm going to just take the first one here just to do something. All right, now it's already done. Mainly what I normally do, I don't stick to this 97 FPS. This is the match to media. I always keep the same project in 25 FPS. And so, as you see, bright and early is up. It's a daytime type deal, so it's up there. So let's go back to the media. Let's say I do want to go ahead and go to a stock media. I want to go ahead and advertise a car, so I'm going to go with some cars on here. And oh, this is a nice car to advertise, but I like this one better. Yeah, let's see. That's good. I like that one better. So I'm gonna go ahead and load up, and as you see, you have this on video. Nice little ride. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this main video and I'm going to put it over the billboard where that's at. Make sure all this over there to 0. Let's go to the home scene. As you see right here is all at 0. The whole footage is 14 seconds long, 0.5. I mean, I'm sorry, 0.15. In any case, I want to do it like that. If you want it to measure up, just take the billboard part and let it go just like that here. And now they're running simultaneously, evenly. You can't see it yet until I do a couple things. Now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and go to effects. Go to effects. Right now I've already got corner pin already queued up right here, but you just type corner pin in a search bar and it'll show up just this way. You take it, left click it, drag it on down to the main footage, which would be the car in this case. Then you double click it in here, and then you see effects right here. Once you go to effects, you'll see it says upper left, upper right, lower left, lower right. What that is these buttons. I'll tell you what, let's go backwards. Let's hit OK from there. And right now, I want to double click it. I want to get out of there, then I want to double click it. I'll tell you what, Control Z, like I said before. I'll say again, so I'm going to go to Control Z. I'm going to get out of there for a second. And let's just do everything all over again just to speed this process up. Alright, right now I'm going to double click it so I only have the 4 white marks here. 4 white buttons here. See that? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to downsize it so I can see that. Now I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to drag the corner pin on there again. Double click it. Hit effects. Now you can see a lot better. See where those white buttons have actually turned into black on 4 corners. What you can do is, you see the fist right here, it flips it, just like this. Now the reason being that it flips it like that, and you can actually do, still with these white squares, you move those just as well. It's not an issue. Up, down, left, right, same thing. Now you're going to hit OK on here. Now what I want to do is click onto the screen. Don't click onto this right here because you'll end up going right back to this. And the reason why you can't do it that way, see, if you have this arrow and you try to move it, you can't move it when it's in that position, or when it's in that mode. When it's in your corner pin mode, you can't move it at all. So what I like to do is double click the actual, let's go back. Click it once, not double click, click it once on the actual picture. And as you see, there's my anchor again. Anchor will always show up. Anyway, so what I want to do is I want to try to move it. And even if I resize it down to try to fit on here, it's not a good fit at all whatsoever. So that's the point for your anchor pin. So I'm going to double click on that same photo. Easy peasy. Now my anchor pin has come back up. So I'm going to just hit OK, click one time, and what I want to do is go ahead and I want to pull this over there first. Then double click it. Now I'm going to work with my anchors. I want to work with my corner pin. So what my corner pin is going to do is right here, I want to go ahead, work this in here the best way possible so it can fit all corners precisely. And you work with all 8 of these buttons here to really get in there. And the 8 buttons are 3 at top, 2 right here, that's 6. That's 3 at top, 2 right here, that's 5, and 3 down there, that makes 8. So you got 8 pins to work with. So I'm going to do here, do there, right here, and I'm going to do right here. So all of that green can come out. You can also put all that green out if you do a green screen, you know, background removal. You can even do that also. But it works the same way. Whether the green screen is here or not, the green screen won't be shown. So to me, that's just a wasted step when I'm going to cover up the whole green anyway. So it's not a point. It's not a point to do that. And I want to work it in here this way. Click off of it. Still doesn't look good to me. So what I want to do is I'm going to go back to now. When you click all the way off like this, and even if you double click it trying to put back in there, you have repositioned everything. So when you reposition everything like that, what's going to happen is you're going to have to go back to almost the beginning. And by that I mean go into effects, and then everything will pop back up. Because the reason why I'm doing this is because I see just a tiny bit of the green still showing. And me, I try to look for perfection the best way possible. So I'm going to pull this back. I want to scoop this over. And then I want to click off of it. I still see a slight bit of green up here. So as I said, see, you can't double click it. So let's click off of that. You go back to the beginning of it. You click on to the scene itself, effect, and voila, you got another one that you got it pop right back up. So you play with this a little bit. Squeeze it back up. There it is. Okay. I'm going to go back here again because I'm going to do some more editing to it. Let's try this because it's not working out the way I want it to. And by the way, if you don't get it exactly right, it's not a big deal, because of the fact of, unless you're doing some extreme pressured work here, then it's not all that necessary, because by the time you get to running the footage, nobody's going to notice anyway. So it's not a big deal for that. At any rate, so I'm going to do it one more time because I see just a centimeter of green there that I don't want to see. And there seems quite perfect to me. Now I'm going to hit OK. And there you are. You have got the video going on along with it moving. So I'm just going to play it. See how you got that? All that's moving. And even now you can actually do some real cool stuff with it. So now that you've already got that positioned, I am actually going to do something like this. I want to go ahead and slow it down a little bit. You see, you go ahead. This is the speed button here. You go to hit slow. I want to slow it down a little bit. So now, see, that's going a little slower. I want to go even slower than that. Oops, sorry, wrong one. Go slower than that. How about if I take it 1? As you see how that frame is going, is barely moving. So now let's actually take it again, and I'm gonna go ahead and do another slow bar. I'm gonna take it up right here. And now let's start it over from the beginning. There you go. See how that thing is just going slower than all of this? And you can do the same thing here. Just in case if you were wondering, you can slow this down too. Now the cars are going all slow. Look at that. That's crazy. So I'm gonna hit Control Z, back all of it up. See how I Control Z get into that, back into home, and voila, everything is back to normal. So that's how that works. Another thing you could actually do is you can go ahead and throw some titles on there. So I'll go ahead and let's see, I don't know. You know what? I always do it like this. You take this title right here, drop it down. There's the title. Double click in there. Hit text, because it's going to be on video. So always hit text. And I'm going to say, it's just something simple. New car for 2026. And so we'll just do it that way. Resize it. Resize it. Put it right here. Slide it over. There you go. Maybe even, if I felt like, even just going ahead and do a little something like this. Maybe make it really, really out there type deal. I think I want this in here. And then if I want to really go out, maybe come down this way and hit a background on there. Yeah. You know, radius. No, not a radius. Opacity, which means the opacity means how clear do you want the background to be. If you want to fade it out because it's too dark, like this one here is too dark. So if I fade it out, as you see the black going away, so maybe I wanted a little, the black to be a little lighter, a little darker, whatever. That's all opacity. This speed is, you know, I'm sorry, the spread. The spread is how big the background is, you know, and it's, you know, there's a bunch of different things you can do with this. If you don't like it, you can turn it around, make it in reverse, you know, flip it up and down. You can do that. Keep turning this around, and this does the same exact thing. So, and also still scale. There you go. You can scale it. You know, so there's a couple different things you can actually do in here. Quite frankly, again, I'm going to hit Control Z. Control Z is a lifesaver when you want to go back real fast. See, Control Z, I done went all the way up back. It's not an issue. You start from this point. By the way, when you hit Control Z and then you start making another, some other adjustments, everything you did from that point is all erased to the point where you came back to that Control Z. So that's to let you know that. Let's see, what else can you do? Oh, you can also click on it here, and you can go ahead and change some colors. Go to filters, and no, I'll tell you what, no, let's not do that. Let's go ahead to yeah, let's do that. Let's go to filters, and you can change this and you make it vintage style for the whole thing. So you made that footage look like that. See how that's purple now? You change that, make it lighter. Black and white. All this in black and white. You can do all that. So until next time, this is your man, Sir Banks, Mega Motion FX. Please subscribe, like, and make sure you comment. I actually really do like those comments. I read each and every one that I have. Until then, peace out for now. We'll talk later.